15 seconds. It just doesn't seem like enough time to do anything meaningful, does it? But what if I were to tell you in 15 seconds you could keep loved ones from harm and save lives by doing one simple thing? Would you do it? Good afternoon. My name is Linda Button, and I'm a registered nurse at Manatee Memorial Hospital. And I'm here today to ask you to join me in a worldwide initiative to help reduce the number of illnesses and deaths our community sees every year. Today, I'll explain to you the effects of transmittable diseases, what you can do to help, and the facts to prove the effectiveness of these courses of action. So to get started, let's talk a little bit about transmittable diseases. Each year, according to the World Health Organization, 2.5 billion cases of diarrhea and pneumonia develop worldwide. Of these, 9 million children under the ages of 5 will die. That's 1 in every 5 children's deaths caused by diarrhea alone. And you may be saying to yourself right now, this doesn't affect me. These things happen in far-off countries and undeveloped lands that I'm never going to visit. Well, it's not true. Let me bring it on home to America to explain why. According to the Center for Disease Control, the amount of deaths caused by gastrointestinal infections have more than doubled since 1999. 83% of those deaths are over the age of 65 and individuals with compromised immune systems from previous illnesses. Each year, 14,500 deaths occur due to Clostridium difficile. You may know this by the term C. diff. Norovirus causes 20 million illnesses annually, and each year 25,000 people will develop E. coli and Salmonella, at least reported cases. According to the American Lung Association, also each year 3 million Americans contract the flu. Of those, half will be hospitalized, and 5% of those will die annually. These are huge numbers of people that we may know and love. So what can we do to help reduce these concerns? Believe it or not, washing your hands. The simple act of washing your hands for 15 seconds can save lives. In 2005, the World Health Organization, in conjunction with UNESCO, developed a study in which half of a group of people were taught basic proper hand washing techniques with plain soap and clean water. The results were staggering. 50% less cases of pneumonia in children under 5, 53% less cases of diarrhea in children under 15. These figures bring hope that we can reduce the amount of illnesses that we see here at home. So by washing your hands, you can reduce the spread of infection. And how do we do that properly? The first thing we do is we wet our hands and we apply simple soap. It can be any soap that you care for. I personally like one that has a little bit of aloe vera added to it. Add it onto your hands and start rubbing vigorously. Make sure that you don't avoid the finger cracks and crevices, and you want to create a lot of lather. You want to do this for 15 seconds. If you're not sure what 15 seconds is, sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. It's just about the right amount of time. After you're done getting that lather up, you want to rinse your hands with your fingers down under running water. This allows the bacteria to slip off. Then you want to thoroughly dry your hands with a clean towel. When your hands are dry, don't get rid of that towel, because you want to use that towel to turn off the faucet and also to open the door, because that way you keep any other bacteria from gaining contact to your skin from the person who left before you. If you don't have soap and water, it's okay. You can use a hand sanitizer. There are plenty of options out there of alcohol-based hand sanitizers. I happen to pick this one up at a bed and bath store for 99 cents. I personally like the wild berry dahlia flavor. I find it very soothing and calming. So what you want to do is put a little bit of this on your hands, and you want to rub the same way that you would if you were using soap. In between the fingers, over the fingernails, don't forget the thumbs, and you want to keep rubbing until your hands are dry. This is as effective as using soap and water. The only time that hand sanitizers are not effective is if your hands are visibly dirty, or in the case of where C. diff is suspected, because the only thing that works against Clostridium difficile is soap and water. So that's it. That's the easy way of washing your hands. Now, when do you wash your hands? Before, during, and after food preparation. You want to make sure that you don't have those raw meats touching your hands. That's how people get salmonella. Before eating food, so it doesn't go through your body orally. Before and after caring for someone who is sick. Pretty common sense. And especially after using the toilet. Believe it or not, the #1 way of getting E. coli is through fecal matter. After changing diapers or cleaning a child goes along with this. After blowing your nose or sneezing, because that is one of the #1 ways of spreading the flu. You want to sneeze into the corner of your arm, because that way you don't get any of the new bacteria onto surfaces. And after petting your wonderful pets and animals, because while we love them, they do have parasites that can affect you. After touching garbage, and whenever your hands are visibly dirty. So in conclusion, I would like to say, as you can see, communicable infections are a major concern for the well-being of our community. They are responsible for multitudes of infections and death worldwide, and also here at home in America. But they can be reduced. 15 seconds. I urge you to please join me in a worldwide initiative to stop the spread of infection by washing your hands for 15 seconds. Remember, those 15 seconds can help create a lifetime. Thank you.